It's Fossil.
It's Fawn.
No, it's not Spawn. She's now
Oh,
referred to as EmL.A.
EmL.A format.
EmL.A. She's in LA now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You
Okay.
see what I did
Clever.
there?
It's very clever. How do you spell that?
EM, capital
Uh-huh.
L dot, capital A dot.
Okay.
That's how I've been writing it.
Capital L dot. Okay.
Full, yeah. Capital E,
Okay.
small m, capital L dot, capital A dot, dot.
Mm, okay.
MLA.
MLA.
Spawn.
Spawn. You can just
You,
wipe out, it's just like Fossil and the MLA.
yeah, all of
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
And you
Rebrand.
left, and all of the stuff in my refrigerator was basically for your diet. So I got left with it. So two things happened. One, I thought I was going to get arrested.
What?
I thought I was going to get arrested because,
Arrested?
yeah, I used your vegan bread and put real butter on it. I was pretty
Oh,
sure the vegan
that's
police were going to come and get me.
first of all, my bread is not vegan. It's just gluten free. So let's start there.
You
The
know.
bread has egg in it,
Okay.
so it's not vegan.
All right. Well, that's why they didn't come and get me.
I think that was your saving grace, yes. I do agree.
The vegan police said, all right, you get off on a technicality. And because of that, same whole issue of all the food that you left behind, thank you.
Okay, I love how we're just making this
Yeah, all
shit on
about you.
Emily because she has food in the house.
You abandoned me to the left coast. What am I going to say? But I'm down 3 pounds.
Okay,
Where's my
skinny.
applause? Where's my
Okay,
applause?
skinny. I
All
said
right.
okay, skinny.
No, I want applause, damn it. Not that that's a big deal. But
Hey,
just
3 pounds is nothing to scoff at.
here's what I want you to do, Em. I want you to take a measuring cup. I want you to find your nearest ocean. I want you to remove 3
No,
cups of water and then see what it did.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. 3 pounds, honestly, I don't know. When I lose 3 pounds, I'm like, hi, skinny. It looks different. It makes a difference.
Not on me.
Okay.
On you, that's like what, 40% of your body weight?
That's not even true. I'm a big bitch, and you know that.
You're a
It's
tall
literally
bitch.
not even true.
There's
Yeah.
a difference. Tall bitch. Not
Which
not
equates to
fat.
having more weight than a normal girl my age.
Well, yeah, whatever. MLA. So that's about all that's going on here because you left and I just got busy with other things.
Well, that really sucks for you because I'm like kind of a big deal now and like super famous and like really cool. So, I mean,
Hmm.
that's like sad for you poor people, but
Infamous, you mean?
Infamous? Okay.
What's happening out there?
Well, first of all, I want to apologize. We did miss a week. Not
Did
sure if anyone
anybody notice?
noticed. Actually, that's not true. Every time I say someone like, "Oh, did you notice?"
But no, wait a minute. This is everybody was starting school again or moving, as far as I know.
That's
Everybody
so
on the
true.
planet seems to be in uproar, and this is transition back to school. So a lot of
But last
people.
time, last time we said that, did anyone notice? I got like 4 texts and was like, "I noticed. I noticed."
Well, thank God.
So,
Well, thank you to the 4 listeners.
thank you. No, don't say that. We love each and every one of our listeners. All 20 of you. No, I'm joking. I'm
Last
joking.
count, we had almost 400.
Okay, weird flex. That's a weird flex, mom. But yeah, I do want to apologize for that. But I'm like kind of famous now, so um
They ask you to put your hands and feet on the Walk of Fame yet?
yeah, like literally I stepped foot into LA and I got stopped at LAX, like Miley Cyrus.
With
And
police dogs or?
and they were like, "Oh my God, it's Emily, she's here. Spawn has arrived," and they chauffeured me to my new living assignment. So
Tell me about it. Tell me about where it is. Where are you?
okay, well, let's actually be serious now. So I got here, hopped off the plane at LAX with my dream in my cardigan. Um, and that joke is so overused, but whatever. And then I got my rental car because
Your
you
mother
guys,
saved her money and let you get a rental car.
Because my mom, my little sugar mama, gave me some money to get a rental
I
car
rented my womb and sold my kidneys.
and sold your soul.
Hmm.
and then I got the car. And here's another thing. Here's a little gripe I have. Okay.
Gripe already?
No. With people, not with LA.
Oh, well, let's go. I mean, that.
Everyone told me before coming here that driving was going to be absolutely awful. It's so scary to drive here. It's like insane. It takes like a long time to get places. Now, that part is true. It does take a long time to get places. Something that would normally in Connecticut take me 15 minutes to get to is going to take me 40 to 45 here. Okay, like, yes, that is true. However, have y'all never been to Boston or New York? This is a cakewalk driving compared to those places. No one's like super aggressive here. Everyone's like really nice and friendly for the most part. And I mean, like, it's a little aggressive, but nowhere near to like any other city I've ever driven in. Because I was like, I got behind the wheel the first time, ready to go, and I was like, go, 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 go. I called you. I was like shaking kind of because I
Yeah,
was really nervous about it. Everyone told me,
you
like,
were.
it's scary, blah, blah, blah. No, she was easy.
Nice.
Easy. Maybe I should not say that. Probably because knock on wood if something happens.
No, I think that, we're all used to where we live. And honestly, are people confusing it with just the fear of driving where you're not familiar? Could be
Maybe
the real reason most people say it's so bad there. I mean, if you've driven in New York or any major city, DC, Virginia across the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, if you've any major Boston, then
Chicago, maybe.
LA is not going to be any different.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really, if anyone's gonna ever come out here and you're scared to drive, don't be. It's really not bad. If you've had your license, especially for like a hot second, you'll be fine. Maybe if you're like a first time driver, that would be nerve
How
wracking.
long have I had my driver's license and I still don't like to drive places I'm not familiar with?
But you would have no issue driving here.
Well, that's good.
Because I think what people are scared of is like that there are like 4-lane highways. But is that super uncommon?
Not well, 95 is a 4-lane highway.
No one knows what that means.
Interstate 95? I guess
I don't know any numbers.
just Baltimore, you had to get on 95 to almost go anywhere. So,
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so then I got here. They have a sick ass garage that's like protected. I live on Sunset. I don't know. That's like a huge flex, I guess.
West
Um,
Sunset.
West Sunset, yeah.
Yeah, don't be confused I can't send packages to Sunset, Emily.
I think
It's
if you did
West.
though, wouldn't it still get here?
I have no idea. I don't want to try
Pretty
it.
sure it would. But just everyone's been so freaking nice. Even the homeless people, guys, are better.
Wow. LA's homeless are so much nicer.
Am I allowed to say that?
But we're going to find out.
I swear to God.
Send your hate mail to spawn at Boulevard.
Well, Spawn at Boulevard. I get freaking harassed in Boston, and here they just wave to me.
Nice.
I'm like, hey, Karen, what's up?
So, but let's ask the real questions. Let's ask the real questions. How is the coffee in LA?
The coffee is good, but my school has a deal with the cafe. Guys, I swear to God, you guys know that I've absolutely despised my time at this university for the past 3 years, right? This is where all their money is going. This is where all their money is going, is this campus.
Right to that
Why couldn't I
campus.
have just come to this campus to begin with?
You might not have appreciated it.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's like having the shitty boyfriend before you get the good boyfriend.
I got the good boyfriend right off the bat. But yeah, we get like free coffee from a cafe downstairs that I guess my college is affiliated with. I'm assuming they have like a little partnership deal. So I just walk in, I'm like, "Hey, can I have a coffee?" And they're like, "Yep." And they just hand it to me. Like, what kind of service is that? What is
I
that?
I can't even get anybody in this house to get me a cup of coffee that I made.
I know. This is crazy.
Man.
But yeah, I hope this isn't boring, but like I'm just really excited, guys. I'm finally happy. I'm finally. Oh my gosh, here's another thing I want to talk about. Maybe I just haven't been out enough yet, but the whole like fake thing everyone talks about, I haven't really noticed it yet.
Uh-oh.
Lots of millions of people,
All of the millions.
all of the millions of people, and I've only seen two BBLs.
Right. Okay. Why are you staring at women's asses? That's my question.
Okay, are you trying to out me right now? You better
Just
mind your business.
wondering what's going on.
You better mind your business.
Nah.
But I've actually felt more confident here than I have anywhere else. Is that weird? Like, that's so ass backwards.
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No, because I honestly believe that we all do this. There's a place that we've romanticized, and
Hmm.
if we go there and we feel that way, could it be that maybe we were there in another life and had another life there?
Oh, she's getting woo-woo on us.
All right, backing up, but I'm just saying that's kind of how I feel about it. Like, why does your brother have this fascination with Japan? Why do some of my friends want to go to Italy so bad? Why, do I love, Ireland? Why?
Mm.
Why? And you go and you fall in love with it. Why?
Dude, that's kind of funny though, if everyone else's is like international, and I'm like, I like Los Angeles, the place that everyone's trying to leave.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. It's just, I've been like going out without makeup. That is so unlike me.
And feeling fine about it, right?
And feeling fine about I mean, like, yes, I'm wearing a mask, so you can only really see my eyes, but even so, I don't do that. That is not an
But
MLA TM.
in fairness, over the summer, we worked really hard on your health issues, and you no longer have the purple beneath your eyes, and they're not lined red anymore. You don't look like you're.
I mean, yes, that's true, but like regardless, that doesn't take away from like my acne or anything like that that I would like to cover up. People are so nice here so far. Everyone's very friendly and welcoming. I think another thing is, in my school at least, everyone was very cliquey at the other campus, and everyone was already kind of set in their ways by like year two. So making friends became like an Olympic sport because no one really was willing to get to know each other, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Not that it was impossible, but you kind of just like stuck with who you had.
Hmm.
And I was lucky, like I had really great friends that I loved and everything, but I still wanted more. Does that sound bad?
No.
And so coming here, like everyone wants to get to know you because we're all just kind of a fresh slate. It seems to me like here, everyone has a group of two or a group of three, but big groups of friends aren't necessarily completely locked in yet. And it's also just kind of like a networking thing, I guess, too. Where at the same time you're making friends, but you're also networking. So everyone's like, "Who are you? What do you do? What's your major?" Blah blah blah. And we all get to know each other and like hang out. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I met someone who quite literally lives 3 minutes away from us.
You met someone in LA that lives 3 minutes away from here in
Mm-hmm.
Connecticut.
Yes. Which boggles my mind. Me and this kid have gone to the same college for the past 3 years, never knew each other, and I come to LA and I meet a kid that quite literally knows a bunch of my friends from high school and literally knows my house. Like I said, "Do you know this house?" And he was like, "Yes, I know exactly what house you're talking about."
Right.
In LA. It's just such a small world. I don't
Isn't
know.
it crazy how things had to line up for everybody to be where they are right now. That always astounds me.
Yes. Or even the guy at the car place, the guy who was renting me my car, he was like, "Oh, where are you from?" I was like, "Connecticut." And he was like, "I was born in Connecticut." And we started talking about
It's like, why are
Connecticut.
you out here?
Exactly. I mean, we were both out here for school,
That's
but
so cool, though.
yeah. I will say I have to thank mom for this
What?
because not only is she helping me do it and supporting me through it, but before I came here, like way back when, I don't know, like when we knew I got into the program, you drew some cards for me, some tarot cards. And here's the thing, I'm sometimes skeptical.
But you should be skeptical. You should be.
Yeah, I respect the universe, I trust the universe. However, that does not always mean that whatever message you get now will come to fruition, right?
Correct, because we
And
have
so,
choice. We have freedom of choice.
right, things change, things happen.
Correct.
But you drew cards for me and you were very adamant that this was going to be an amazing experience. I was going to meet so many new friends. It was going to be like a new beginning for me. And I was like, oh, she's just being optimistic and like nice to me or whatever.
I don't use the cards to speak from ego. I use the cards to speak from spirit.
I know, but I was like, oh, this is probably, a little.
I did not want you to move out to LA. Let's be clear.
I
So
know you
don't give me
did.
the credit for that. I was just telling you what I saw in the cards that spirit was telling me to tell you.
So far, you have been correct.
So far, spirit has been correct.
So if you guys would like your own reading, head over to www.angiemcmahon.com. Plug
Who?
that shit. www.angiemcmahon.com. That's the URL, right?
That is. That is. Or just, you can even contact me through fossilandthespawn at gmail.com. We'll answer and we can set up a reading. I mean,
If you have
thank you for
specific
that plug.
questions.
That was unexpected. Yeah, I've been having very
Yes,
good luck. More people that come and have faith in me to do it. I've been blessed. They let me know that what's worked and I'm happy. So yeah, thanks for that. I am
of
humbled.
course. Sorry to disappoint everyone, but I don't have any crazy, crazy stories yet. The only thing I will say, excuse me, is that we did see Kevin Hart on the other side of the street filming a movie.
How did you see him on the other side of the street?
Is that a short joke?
It was. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
regret it.
Yeah.
We love Kevin Hart.
You better watch your mouth. You're only 5'6".
You know,
You're not that much taller than him.
you mean wide.
No. But that's about the craziest thing. Oh my gosh, I also live 10 minutes away from the Hype House.
Okay, for those of us fossils, what is the Hype House?
It's like a TikTok house, like content house, where
Oh,
a bunch of
wait. Is this the one that horror stories you've told me about? Is this the
um
a bunch of creators working together and there was
but
always some chaos and drama?
I don't know which one I told you about, but there's like a bunch of them.
There's more. Wow.
That like LA is known for like having houses, like content houses. There's gaming content houses, TikTok content houses, model content
Gotcha.
houses type stuff. So I probably told you maybe about that one. I don't know.
So you're also close to Skid Row.
I don't know why I haven't even went in that direction.
We should have never watched that Netflix special on the Cecil Hotel.
I'm pretty positive I have not gone in that direction. I haven't seen the Cecil yet. If I ever drive past
They
it,
changed the name of it. I don't believe it's called the
no,
Cecil
it
anymore.
isn't, but I think it still has like the infamous thing on the side of the building that says the Cecil Hotel. You know what I'm talking about? The maroon background with the red or the white letters.
I do believe I've completely blocked it out of my mind because every time I just think of it, I
Yeah.
shivers right down my spine.
I get really uncomfortable about the elevator video. That one makes me feel very icky.
That one doesn't make me feel icky. The fact that the poor German couple was drinking water that tasted funny and the poor dead girl's body was in the water tower. That's what bothered
Well,
me.
yes, that too, but also like a little dead body water never hurt no one.
How in the hell did she get in there? One may never know.
One may never know. Yeah, they still have the sign on the side of it. Because it's like painted on.
That reminds me of after my father died, he had a thing on the side of the building that they owned that had his name on it when because he was in real estate. It was his real estate ad card. I don't want to plug the
Mm-hmm.
company, but yeah, that was up there for decades, and I think they took it down not that long ago. They finally painted over it.
Not that long ago. It took them that long.
Oh, I think it was up there for like
Oh my
20 years,
gosh.
25
Wow.
years. Yeah. Because you got to remember, it was Baltimore in the city,
City in the
city,
city in the
city. It
shitty.
was in the city. And it was on the top of the side of the building. So when you were driving in, you could see it. It had his name up there with his phone number.
Hmm.
People worried about their privacy, and there's my dad smattering our phone number on the side of a building. Different
Different
times, people,
time. I
different
wonder if anyone tried to
times.
call it like after the fact.
Who knows?
Probably.
But it's gone. So,
And it's gone.
and it's gone. Life changing so fast.
Oh, I do have a story actually.
Story time with Spawn, EmL.A version.
I've been super annoying where when I meet people, and I think this is like a common.
What do you mean have been?
That was so
So,
rude. I'll
sorry.
let it slide. Oh my gosh, I had something really embarrassing happen to me the other day. The room assignment that I have, I am friends with the girls now, but beforehand, like I didn't know all of them, like at all, essentially. And the other day I came back and I left my door open and I had to let out a little tootie. Um, but on this chair, this orange chair that they have, for some reason, it makes farts exponentially louder.
It's like your butt echo chamber.
So me thinking it was gonna be quiet, I like didn't change anything, and then I fuppied, and it was so loud that like there is no doubt. And my door was open. There's no doubt in my mind. These girls that I met like literally 3 days ago heard me let out the biggest shart I've ever let.
And the smog just exponentially increased in LA.
Literally, I was like, oh, and no one ever said anything. So
What are they going to say?
I was like in my room, like
Because farts are funny things.
they are funny. I'm sorry, I just didn't think it was gonna be like a literal tuba.
The butt trumpet.
Anyways, so I am really annoying when I meet people because I always ask them their zodiac sign. We know this. It's a very Emily white girl thing to do. Whatever I do it, I'm not ashamed of it. It gives me the information I need to know. So I went out the other day with a group of, I forget how many people, probably like 6 people. Okay. And we went to the beach. We were all sitting there, and I was like, okay, we're going to go around and say zodiac signs. And they were like, oh, brother, here we go. But they were all for it. So we went around and everything, and they were all like, oh, I don't know what that is, but like it's interesting. And I was like, haha, yeah, okay. And and then I went to go pick up food with like 2 of the guys, and we were just like picking it up and coming back to the beach to like eat on the beach, right? And then as we were walking, we see a supermarket, and we were like, let's go in and get like a bottle of wine because we're all over 21, whatever, right? Great. So, and we also really had to pee. So, why are you laughing?
The bottle of wine, it was important, and we really had to pee.
I forgot that little tidbit that we really had to pee.
Okay.
So we stop in there, and the first thing that happens is we go to the bathroom, and the ladies' room will not open. And I was like, uh-oh, because I really had to pee. And so the bathroom, how it was set up is it was like a urinal and then a stall for the men's room. And so they were like, okay, you're just gonna go in, and like 2 of us are gonna go in, and like you're just gonna be in the stall and like don't come out until like we're done.
Like London.
Right, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
And so we did that. We peed together. But then one of the guys like stayed outside because there was only one urinal to use. And one of
And you took the urinal?
yes, I did. I squatted. And one of the workers came over and went up to our friend and was like, "You know there's a woman's bathroom, right?" And we were like, "Yeah, but it's not working."
Nice of you to assume that that's a woman.
Yeah, really, I'm like 6 feet tall. But yeah, so instead of being blood brothers, we are pee brothers, urine brothers.
Pea brothers, urine brothers, bladder mates.
We go and we get the bottle of wine, and I'm like checking out, and the guy takes my ID, which is a Connecticut ID. It's still vertical format. I never got it changed to horizontal because like I just turned 21 2 months ago, right? A month and a half ago. And so he looks at it and he's looking at it for a really long time, which made me nervous because I was like, why is he like this is my real ID. Like, please don't take my actual driver's license. And then he goes,
They can't.
yeah, they can.
Not without
They're allowed to
reason.
confiscate it if they think it's fake.
Not without reason. There's a million reasons to know that that's not fake.
Anyways, but he was looking at it for like probably 45 seconds. So it was like uncomfortable. So he's looking at it and then he goes, "Are you a Cancer?" And I go, "Yes, I am."
The real reason he was staring at it, he was trying to figure out your
He
zodiac.
goes, "Are you a Cancer?" And I go, "Oh my God, yes, I am." And like my friends are like laughing at me because they just know that that's kind of like my thing. And then I was like, "Are you a Cancer?" And he was like, "No, I'm a Leo." And I was like, "Oh my God." And so we had a little moment with the cashier, and that was that. I just thought it was super uncomfortable. But oh my gosh, here's another.
Uncomfortable. That's
No, it was
awesome.
awesome, but it was uncomfortable because I didn't know why he was staring at it for so long.
Why do you guilt so easy, love?
I don't know. Because I don't want to get in trouble, especially for something that I'm not.
You are the only person on this planet that worries about getting in trouble for an actual
Mm-mm,
legitimate
mm-mm.
ID.
I have a friend that's from New Jersey, and he tried to go. I think he was buying alcohol or something. I'm not exactly sure. He was buying alcohol, and he gave the person his ID in Boston, and the guy looked at it and took it, and it was his real fucking ID. And he was like, "Dude, that's literally my driver's license. Like, can I have it back?" And the guy wouldn't give it back, so he had to like call the police.
I would have too, because that's
Yeah.
awful.
You're not going to go to the DMV for that.
I mean, I understand why it's important. If you've lost your liquor license for selling to minors, I'm pretty sure that they crack down, and that's wonderful. Good for them for doing it.
Hmm.
But there are things on those driver's license that you can't really fake. So,
Right.
what's the deal?
So another thing is, um, for all my little underage baddies out there with fake IDs, something that's been happening here at least is you have to show your vaccination card in order to get in places. Obviously, makes sense. Now, I haven't been anywhere. Like I've only gone to the beach and like one restaurant, so it's been like I haven't seen this happen firsthand. But
Did they ask for your Vax card when you went to those two
well,
places?
not at the beach because it's outside, and not at the
No,
restaurant
oh,
either.
but I meant to get food.
No, they
No.
don't. Well, I was wearing a mask, so I think it's like one of those things where, you know, but someone that I know who's 20 tried to go into a club and they had their fake ID and everything was smooth sailing until they had to show their vaccination card and their birthday on the vaccination card did not match up their birthday on their fake ID.
Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they couldn't go in. So for any of my non-law abiding baddies out there, don't try to go to the club. The law says you can't touch. But I think I see a lot of lawbreakers out there.
I
I
love
love that
that
line.
line. Jinx!
No, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. I'm going to say this because there was like a 2 month stint where I used to say that and you would never laugh.
Because you did it every day,
I don't
y'all.
care. That is such a good line. You never even acknowledged it.
I haven't heard
You
it in a
never even
while.
acknowledged it.
I haven't heard it in a while.
You would just do this. For anyone who can't see me, she would just be sitting to the side, right? And she would just slow turn and look at me
Because you were
and
saying it
just glare.
every 2 minutes.
Because
See,
I think I see a lot of lawbreakers out there. I don't understand why that's an issue.
jackass.
If I deem that there are lawbreakers every 2 minutes, I'm going to say it.
We need to have a section going forward where if anytime you have a celebrity sighting, you have to tell us.
Celebrity sightings with EmL.A.
Mm-hmm. Celebrity
Okay.
sightings with EmL.A. That should be a new stint.
Well, what happens if I don't see any?
Then we don't have it. We just don't put it in the pod.
Dude, I was in my car the other day though, and I was driving, and I don't know if it's weird here, but I was like singing in my car, and like five people turned to look at me. Like my windows were up, they definitely couldn't hear me, but they were all like staring at me, and I was like, "Oh wait, is this like weird here?"
What were you singing?
I don't remember. Just like
Did you have the bass pumping? What were you doing?
no, it wasn't like too loud, but it wasn't like car shaking or anything or something. Like maybe you could hear kind of from outside the car the actual song, but you for sure could not hear me singing. And I don't know, it was on like 18 volume, nothing crazy.
Maybe they just saw your motions.
Yeah, maybe. Literally the guy in the car, he was like like what was it? What was the side of his car? Like landscaping, I
Mm-hmm.
believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just posted up watching me perform.
Maybe he thought you were Miley Cyrus.
No, he definitely didn't because I looked ugly muggly,
Oh,
dusty
stop
ass.
it. Michael, it was after EmL.A. left and the first time you called home,
Mhm.
and Mikey came to me and said, "Has she seen Miley Cyrus?" In his Michael way. I won't make fun of him. I could, but I won't. And the way he said it
Mhm.
said,
Yeah.
"Tell Emily to let me know when he sees Miley Cyrus." That's all he cares about.
When he sees.
Yeah, let him know when you see Miley Cyrus.
Well, now I feel like I have to find
No
her.
stalking, no
Yeah.
stalking.
Now I feel like I have to like seek her out for him.
Nah. Be more fun if you don't.
If you haven't listened to our older episodes, Michael is indeed my brother. Yes, who has an obsession with Miley Cyrus
He
herself.
does. Oh my God. What did he drive you absolutely insane with?
Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know for my little Gen Zers out there, there is a song,
Send it on?
Disney, yes, Send It On, Disney Channel. Okay. It features the Jonas Brothers, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, and Miley Cyrus. And it was on a commercial like way back when Disney Channel was still popping. This says 2010. And it was for Friends for Change. I don't know if anyone remembers this. I really hope you do. My brother somehow found this stupid freaking song on YouTube.
He's torturing us with it
You're still
nonstop.
listening to it?
Nonstop.
It's insane. He literally sleeps with it on.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat, repeat, repeat.
It's on his iPad, it's on his laptop. He'll find it on Spotify. He'll have it, three of it going. I want to cry.
I cannot take it.
Maybe we can have Miley send him a note to please stop playing it. She has new stuff now.
I'm not a huge fan of her new music, though. That's an unpopular opinion, guys. I know. Please don't come for me. But yes, if you actually want to torture me, this is probably my biggest fear would be someone kidnapping me and then just playing Send It on repeat and just wouldn't let me
Absolutely.
leave
I will break down in tears almost immediately.
in like a soundproof room where it's just me and my screams and Send It On.
That's it. The Saw trilogy or whatever it is, the Saw series, forget it.
That ain't got nothing on Send It On.
That's got nothing on that song. Sometimes I wonder if he didn't hear us complaining about it and just
Yeah,
decided to continue for that purpose. Because,
probably.
Down syndrome doesn't equal stupid.
He's still vindictive,
Yep.
regardless. That Gemini still comes out.
He's been really good lately, though.
Oh, because I left.
Okay, indirectly, that might be true, only because my
Hmm.
focus switched from having to feed you to actually. I did not have the. I'm sorry. It's not bad, Mom.
I
I
hate
did
how you
not
say it,
have.
though.
I did not have the energy to do the dietary restrictions for you and make a second and third meal for your other brothers. I could not do it. I did not have the energy.
Well, one of them was getting food out because of his job.
Which is all the more reason why I wanted to give him home cooked meals with
Mhm.
vegetables.
Mhm.
The boys do not eat vegetables unless I force it in them.
Which is insane.
Yeah, it's sad. But Mikey's happy now because he's getting what he considers.
Sustenance. I think my brothers just cannot handle that, like, I'm the favorite. So when I leave, everything gets utopian for them because now my mom isn't giving me 100% attention all the time, and they can finally have a sliver.
Oh, the poor boys.
Sorry, I'm cool and you're not. Like, I don't know what to say. Be a better kid.
That's not it at all.
I was waiting for you to.
You demand the attention.
Sorry, I'm a star. Sorry, I'm a literal star.
So, am I ever going to get one of those pictures with you standing by the Hollywood sign? That's not photoshopped.
Probably. I think I might go this weekend.
Really? Cool.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, it's not going to be anything crazy. I have to do like some of the touristy stuff.
Do you even have homework anymore? I haven't heard you said boo about homework.
I haven't had class.
Oh, that would be why.
I haven't had class, yeah.
That would be why.
Because you were looking at me like, oh my gosh, what is this girl doing? Like, what am I paying for? You're paying for my internship.
Yeah, that's
That's what you're
exactly
paying for.
right. Yeah. Somehow this feels wrong. So wrong.
Somehow this feels backwards.
Yeah.
Everything's so high tech here, though, guys. Like, outside of my window, there are these panels that when the sun is directed towards my side of the building, the panels move to block it so that the room doesn't get too hot.
Oh my God, that's so
Do you
cool.
see them? These move.
Damn.
In the
Now,
morning, you hear them go, ee,
is it on a
ee.
timer, I wonder, or is it solar activated?
I think it's solar activated.
Damn, that's cool.
Whenever the sun, because it happens at like different times during the day, but like usually around the same time, because like that's when the sun, sets or whatever. So, but like in the morning, you can just see them move.
Do you have heat and air conditioning there?
We have air conditioning. We don't have heat, but they gave us like a little heater for when it gets colder.
So the winters aren't going to get very cold.
No, I mean, it's going to be probably like a low 60, high 50s, I'd assume.
Damn.
Maybe a little bit colder, but I mean, I didn't bring like a coat.
You don't think you're going to miss the seasons changing?
No, I don't at all.
Really?
I'm not a snow person.
I love snow. I just don't like to shovel.
I'm not a cold person. I'm not a snow person. I don't think it's cool. I don't find it pretty. Well, I mean, it is pretty, but like it inhibits me from doing things I want to do.
Like?
Going outside.
I think I'm a polar bear then.
Polar
I
bears
just
are
don't want to.
outside.
Yes, but I don't mind the snow. I think the snow is absolutely gorgeous. I love cold weather because I get to
Mhm.
cover up. And when you're hot, you can't take your skin off. When you're cold, you can put on another layer.
Yeah, but when you're hot, you just wear like a skimpy crop top and some shorts and you're on the move.
Nope, because then your boobs are still sweating. Nope.
I don't
I got
know.
boob sweat. Boob sweat. Nope.
Are we gonna have a war about weather on our podcast?
Sure.
People are like, just
Boom, I
what?
win.
No, you don't. I will miss fall because I think fall is beautiful. And like that's the perfect amount of cold. But when we start getting into the 20s and the 30s, count me out. I'm good, thanks. I'll take my 75 and sunny. I think the other thing is, though, that I stayed inside quite literally the entire summer.
Hmm.
So being here now, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's sunny because like I'm actually going outside and stuff. So I'm not used to it yet, you know?
Right.
It's Connecticut. I was just in my room the whole time.
So you went from one extreme to the other
Hmm.
in every way.
Well, that's not true. I don't like go out a bunch, but like I go to the grocery store and, go to work, went to the beach.
I'm just mean that you went from being at home every second to being kind of out in public, even if you don't think you're going out in public, you're still around all new people, which might as well be public.
Well, that's what I said at my work. You're allowed to like take your mask off if you're vaccinated. Um, but I live with 100 college kids, 150 random college kids. You know what I mean?
You gonna tell the story about what happened?
Okay, COVID update. When we all moved in, we were at 0
And that's LA.
in LA, at my college's LA campus. Now we are at 1 confirmed case and 1 TBD.
Is that Delta virus, do we know, or is it,
I mean,
you assume it?
I would assume if everyone's vaccinated. If you're having like bad symptoms, I mean, we don't have the booster yet for Delta. So, yeah, I would assume it is. But what are y'all been doing? We had
Yeah.
0.
Had zero,
Now we have 1.
0 to 1.
So, everyone keep wearing your mask.
Stay
You
safe,
guys all
guys.
know this. Be responsible. Try to. Still have fun, but be responsible. Guys, I have to say this real quick. I quite literally just got an email from my teacher, and the subject, Mom, can you see this? It's high,
Oh,
period.
jeez.
That's the subject from my professor.
And it's not even punctuated properly.
Isn't that funny though?
That's where my kitchen remodel went, to LA.
Well, we're back, baby. We're back on opposite sides of the coast.
We're surrounding you from the left and the right.
You cannot escape us.
Now we just need to plop somebody in Chicago when we've got the entire line.
Yeah, in the Midwest or something.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. I hope I can come back to you guys with cooler stories. I'm still getting settled. But please excuse the no episode last week.
Okay, here we go back to the Love Island voice.
Sorry, I will stop talking like that.
You have other voices that are so much better.
Yeah, well, we're going to save those.
Okay. All right, guys, we hope you have a fantastic week. Thanks for spending this time with us.
See you next time.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.